I'm gross. Yeah, it is the 22nd of June. I'm probably gonna start posting these next Wednesday. So this one will be coming up in like July. So it'll be a while. That's awkward. Thought I had to hit record, apparently not. Oh, it's on now. I'm gonna bust my ass before I'm done. Hello. Hello, my name is Shantel from Shantel is probably... I was about to say Shantel was probably sorry. Oh god. Speech therapy did not work. To be fair though, it was just a family friend who tried to reteach me how to speak when I was a kid. Because apparently I had a very bad lisp. I still have that lisp. It's just... the reteaching did kind of work. Anyway.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I scribbled it down at some point before we found out what Leviathan was. Of what? Before we found out what the Leviathan thin. That water tastes so good. I'm in my pajama pants. I really don't care. Always roll like so. Yeah. Yeah?
Can you kind of in for a while? I've got to go in town.
Okay.
Do whatever you're doing, you can do at the kitchen table.
Guess that means we're moving. Does this mean I have to change my pants? Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
What the hell are you taping for? This better not be going on your blog.
Alright, I won't put it in there then.
Is that what you're doing?
Oh, I was videotaping, yeah. So I'm just bringing it out here.
I like my privacy. I'm not going on any blog.
Well, it's not a blog, but I understand you're not going on the internet.
I don't want no women coming chasing after me.
Well, I can't feel my face. I feel linguistic dysplasia. That should pass shortly. I can't feel my... I better not say. Mr. Rory appears on...
It's really interesting to listen to actors pronounce things and how they'll pronounce things differently because of the fact that it's something that you would sound out phonetically. How some of them are saying prodegaton and she just said prodegaton, right? It's not like it's just interesting. That's all. The reason I rolled my eyes is because of my name. I was about to say because usually when you say something to someone and they hear it, they repeat it the way it sounded. But then I also remembered how I will straight up say to someone, hey, my name is Shantel, nice to meet you. And they'll say, oh, Shantel, how pretty. And I'm like, no, I just said Shantel. Like I literally just said Shantel. And you said Shantel back to me. That's not what I said. You know, but anyway. So I just think that stuff like that is interesting. Is me watching a show out here gonna bother you?
I don't think so.
Okay. You're gonna hear me talking, just ignore it. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Moments later. More moments later.
I'm gonna take a trip back to Central City. Visit your baby sister.
Flashback.
The ship. The ladies will be left in 1958. What about Ray? Like I said. Let's go! We have to stop it! Get in!
Wow. What is this other that we speak of? I gotta delete something. Something has to go. What is this other? Oh, I got harder.
End of flashback.
Do a little bit of spring cleaning that you can do with Premiere Pro to free up some space on your computer that you may not know was actually being utilized.
You're fine.
I always spell QuickTime wrong. Why?
Where's Kronos?
He absconded with Mr. Smart on the junction. I'm sorry, Captain.
Why would Kronos take Smart?
That would make sense if it was Mick.
We have a more pressing matter.
No. Because for some reason I thought that Kronos was Mick. I don't know. So it's not fair. I found love. It made me say that. Get back. I just clicked the thing, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely necessary.
Is that your phone?
Yes, can you find it in the intro for me, please?
Who the f are you?
I took genetic samples from each of you at the start of our voyage for this exact eventuality.
Why am I only hearing about this now?
Because none of you had lost a limb yet. Ow.
So this is why Snart was like been there when King Shark's hand got cut off in the Flash. Cool. Cool. Ha ha ha. That is some high-tech mess. Ooh, this is awkward.
Do you know where I go to when things get crazy?
Which, for us, is always.
Are you my safe place? That was a person of
I go
interest.
to those 2 years in Hub City. It was just you and me.
Person of interest reference.
Yeah.
There's 10 minutes left on this. Can I stay out here?
Yep.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Yes. I'm in the house. You're on speaker.
I hate being out there. This is why I stay in my room constantly. There's too much going on out there. Give me a second. I gotta wait for this to load. I feel better. I feel better. Hello, my name is Shantel from Shantel is Probably Sorry. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was saying. Something about Nana Parbat. The Lazarus Pit. Yeah, so if one wanted to bring someone back from the dead, one could go back in time to use a Lazarus Pit there. But that's not going to happen. But I just it was a thought. That thought came to my mind because I remember the Lazarus Pit had been destroyed. Yeah. All I need is a bit of song. You're damn right I just changed back into my nighty pants. What do you think this was? According to Netflix, I have not watched this, so this will be more of an initial reaction type thing. Was that a part of the comics? Was that a part of the comics?
5 good years to look forward to.
Was that a part of the comics? Oh, one thing is, you know what? I need to write down like an intro sheet of what I'm going to say during these. Also, according to Netflix, I have not watched this episode, so I saw in the loading image that they looked like they were wearing cowboy stuff. So I don't know. Maybe this is Western themed? According to Netflix, I watched this, so I guess this will be more of a rewatch than a reaction, but I have no way. Oh yeah, this is the episode with the pilgrim. I have watched this. Okay, so this will be a bit of a rewatch then. And according to Netflix, I have not watched this, so this should be fun. This is, I guess, an initial reaction completely. Where's my tape? It's not fair. I found love. It made me say that. Get back. Oh. Oh. Hey. All I want is a bitter song. Yeah. To make me better. I feel better. Yeah. All I need to write is a bitter song. My tape is stuck. I feel better.
And it's open to the public?
Of course not.
The outfits of this time period.
Shareholders.
Are those for like retina scans or something? Yeah.
We kill the little bastard ourselves.
I kind of had a feeling that's where this was going. Oh no.
Something special about your mommy and daddy.
We've known each other for a very, very long time.
There's a
And
butterfly.
loved one another since the day we met.
I already know that.
That whole Mick Kronos situation.
They look just like Weiner.
Did he say Wyatt Earp? As in Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp? As in Winona Earp? Let me just turn on the captions for that.
They look just like Weiner.
I guess so.
Give me one good reason why we shouldn't blow you straight to hell.
So she was like, give me one good reason why it shouldn't blow me to hell. And in my mind, I'm like, because you're not Winona Earp. Duh. I think I mentioned this already, but the resolution with the snark heat wave situation.
Next up is you, Professor,
It's a bit
and you.
odd. I mean, I'm taking it, but
Strange to imagine holding one's
it didn't
infant
feel
self.
complete.
Stop being an ass and go deal with it.
Oh, it's done.
This folder structure here is every time you import video clips or audio clips into Premiere.
You're gonna click that here, and that's gonna honestly, that's how easy it is, just cleaning out your cache data.
Yeah, you'll stay out of trouble.
I hope and pray that to be true.
They're not gonna stay out of trouble. Let's be real. It's them. Come on. They look good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's no bother.
Hey, what the hell?
I ran into a woman and she caused me to have more memory flashes, so I think I might have known her in one of my past lives. And if so, she might be able to help me find Carter.
Wait, so you're just gonna run out there and try and find her?
Actually, I was planning on flying. You want a partner in crime?
I like two of them together.
But you're definitely not carrying me. I feel like I'm being drawn to this place. Which way? There.
Do we trust this instinct right now? Like, where are we going? I'm very interested in seeing what this episode holds in terms of learning more about Kendra.
Yeah, then I would have talked to you then. I ain't fixing to talk to you now. Now get off of my land!
Listen, we're not trying to start any trouble. Your friend has a colorful personality.
Is that her
I
mom or
ain't got
something?
friends. I keep to myself.
Who that?
She's right. She
Oh, that's
wasn't my friend.
That's her.
I was her.
Girl.
Hannibal. Hannibal Hawks. And what happened?
Do what you want, Kendra. Do what you want. Be your own woman. Be your own person. I think it's interesting because in their time period, they've been together for over 2 years, but for us, we've only seen them together for like 3 episodes.
So how are you?
I was gonna put it a little more delicately than that, but yeah.
I think at some point you just learn to live with the sword over your head.
Again, I like these two together. Like, I like seeing them on screen together.
Either you're getting better or I'm getting lazy.
We'll take out the command center.
Imagine acting that out. ignore me. I mean, don't ignore me, but like,
I believe high noon is in less than 3 hours.
we watched a movie called High Noon in one of my sociology classes to analyze gender roles portrayed in the movie. You know what? I do enjoy shows that, for whatever reason, they get to insert themselves in different scenarios like this. Charmed, even, or Buffy. Shows that have, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to talk too much. But I like the format.
Did I do the right thing, Gideon?
Not committing murder is generally considered the right thing, Captain.
Generally. But,
In this instance,
issue of morality. Let's not get into it.
I'm undone.
Let's not get into it today.
I was never on your side. I was on my side.
Very true. Nick is his own type of man. His man is his man. I'm gonna leave the pen alone. I have yet to read comics. I'm broke. When I have money, I'll figure it out. It's little things. I'm sorry. Okay, school bus. I mean, like, do you?
The Leviathan is 2 clicks from their encampment. Find my daughter.
Before we found out what the Leviathan was, I did write it down so I could look it up, and I just did look it up. And apparently the meaning of Leviathan is very large, gargantuan. It's supposed to be a sea monster. I mean, traditionally, or it could just mean something large or behemoth. I looked it up shortly after the word was used, and I was like, if I had known the meaning of the word before I'd watched that, it would have denoted something huge. But then also, perhaps Leviathan is a creature in the comics. So let's look that up too. Where I see something about a group called Leviathan, but that's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, is this a comics? Can I read these comics? No, for the free? Probably not. No. Darn. Sorry about my foot. Sorry, I don't need to see my foot. Sorry. And when I say continuity, it's just sometimes in those small details. Like, there are some shows I watch that even in the smallest detail, that smallest detail is continuous. It is consistent with everything else we're seeing.
This town still needs a sheriff. Well,
I shot the sheriff.
I'm not the law and order type. I don't want to stay in one place type.
How about George Wells?
H.G. Wells.
You're H.G. Wells.
I have chills.
HG? I like that.
Ah!
Astonishing.
Look at this shit. Can you?
God, it feels so good to be in normal clothes again.
Right. Errors in continuity or whatever. Just magically change skin complexions and then change back. No biggie. Look, if you just gave them the upper hand, though, you told them the pilgrim is coming for them. Y'all dumb as hell. You dumb as hell. How you gonna tell them that pilgrim is coming for you? Okay, well now they're gonna save their younger selves from getting killed. I think I saw that episode. That should be the next episode. According to Netflix, I have seen the next episode.
She could be killing any of us right now. And if we die in the past, we die in the present.
I just thought of be a bard.
And why do you look like me?
Bitch, I am.
Please, just tell me what the hell's going on.
Look, because we're like family. And I need you to trust me.
Close up.
Look, my dad, he's gonna be freaking out. If he ever lost me,
He won't lose you. Ever.
What? Alright, comfort the girl.
I promise.
Comfort the girl. Go ahead, lie. Lie to the girl. Do it. Otherwise, I would open a whole can of worms.
Hey!
I just think that whole situation with Calvert and Rip and learning that about him, as well as the dynamic of his relationship with Jonas, I appreciated that. I appreciated that. And learning about his own experience with time drift with Calvert, as well as the fact that he knew I'm going to look up Hannibal Hawks for myself. No, that's different. Hawks versus Hawk, because I know we did see Connor Hawk, but that they are of no relation, more than likely. I will see when I look it up. Oh, this has another end. I can't work this unless I have the other end. Where's the other end? There are now thumbtacks all over my desk. Guess I'll look for it later. At this point, I genuinely just want to sit down and get this over with now. Of course, everyone has their own ideas or theories about soulmates. Obviously, the Kendra from that lifetime in the West, the older version of Kendra that we saw this time, her theory is that you have one soulmate that you are destined to be with. My theory, or at least my belief on soulmates, is that we have multiple soulmates, and soulmates are not just romantic. That's just how I feel about it. I feel as though a soulmate, there's the people who talk about soulmates as in, you know, you're destined to be with someone. To me, my definition of soulmate is when you meet them, you know. You're like, yeah, this person is supposed to be here, or not even if me, because we don't, I feel as though there are so many people in the world. What if the perfect friend for me, or the perfect person for me romantically, is on the other side of the world? There are so many people that we don't get to meet and will never meet, and your perfect person or your perfect friend could be somewhere else entirely, and that's kind of just the way it is. I should probably scoot. Yeah, I just think it's someone like you meet them and it's almost as though you connect instantly, or you know, you share a connection. This person compliments who you are and you compliment who they are, and it's like from the moment you guys start talking, it's like, yeah, this person is meant to be here. And even if that person isn't meant to be there permanently, they're meant to be there in that time span, or however long they're there for. And so obviously you can lose soulmates, but I just wrote that down to share because of her definition of soulmates versus mine or other people's, because I'm not the only person that believes this.
I never thought about marriage. I didn't think I was able to think about marriage.
Uncomfortable.
I don't know what to do.
Maritza Blackbird. What was that thing I said about always spilling water on me? Every time.
He died 2 weeks later in Somalia. So.
We see Dad this episode. It's the guy who played Wells on 100. I'm getting chills on
What are you doing, Gray? Trust me, Jefferson, there's someone here I really think you should meet.
I don't want to cry.
Talk to him.
No, I'm crying today.
Say what? Speak from your heart. Go.
No. I refuse to cry.
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
I made it. I saw him. Boy. Which one's yours? Oh no, I'm not a dad. I'm here for my family. Well, I hope you get to experience this for yourself one day. Imagine all the things my boy's gonna be when he grows up. How do you know? My son. Jefferson Jackson, remember that name. Destined for great things. I gotta go. You give the nurse a message from my wife? You're leaving already? Yeah, well, if I don't. I just wanted to know that I saw my son, and I could be more proud and happy. And tell her I'll be home as soon as I can. Can you do that? Congratulations. Thanks. Appreciate that.
That was savage, you said. Ooh, Hitler vibes. Low-key, let's rewind that. He gives off Hitler vibes.
A bunch of innocent refugees.
If they were innocent, they would never rebelled against my father.
Babe, someone got you wrong.
And you realized you can control them you have without waking your family. The only thing you were concerned about was your own skin.
Oh,
now,
so
while I'm gone, there better not be any accidents. There is. I'm gonna come looking for you. I'm gonna kill you. You sound just like my dad.
Wow. So much power in that scene.
What is that?
there was a potential self-anger or self-hatred, or at least acknowledgement of this thing that he'd done, this traumatic event that he caused. He caused the death of his family. He didn't go wake them up. And that comment, "I will kill you," with him being fully aware, hopefully fully aware, that if he kills this kid, it would kill him. Maybe it was just an empty threat, but then also the "you sound just like my dad," and the look that the adult version of Rory had, that look, it was almost as though, not as though it was an insult, but I don't know how to read that look. Kind of like a realization of something, but then, I don't know, there's a lot of power in those few seconds of interaction.
What now, Mr. Smart?
Ooh.
How do you know my name?
Why? Whatever. I'm not
No,
gonna say
I was thinking we could go a whole week with...
Why do they look as though they're setting up this relationship between Blondie and Mr. Snart?
Lieutenant, I'm his daughter.
Yikes. It's okay.
You good?
Let it out.
Please, we share a psychic connection. I know how you're feeling. And I'm sorry. Thought affording your time with your father would lift your spirits. Yeah, I thought so too. I should have said something. I should have told him about what happens to me in Mogadishu. I could have saved him. You don't know that. It's highly unlikely. You could have said anything that would have changed his fate. My whole life. Everything good I ever did. Every report card. Every touchdown. In the back of my mind, I always wondered, what my dad think about this?
Was I this emotional the first time I watched this? Because this isn't a joke.
Hey.
Hey.
Shit.
I was,
You know, the day you were born in the hospital, I'm so scared. And even in combat.
This
But
theoretical or this theory.
The man I see standing here must do something right.
To be able
Wait to be there to watch it happen.
to do this.
Dad, listen. On September 26th, you're gonna be deployed along the K4 circle. Keep your head on a swivel for an IED. Please, promise me you'll be careful. I'll be back soon, okay?
Oh, damn. I don't. Sorry.
Closer. How's it going back there?
Oh, what not?
It's your nutso idea.
It's not that nutso when you consider the theoretical possibility that siphoning power from the auxiliary time drive should provide enough power to reverse the polarity of the dwarf star matrix.
Sorry, Ray. I'm falling asleep back here, man.
He's gonna get bigger.
Okay. I think we're done.
Oh, he's gonna get
This
bigger.
doesn't work.
I'll turn every cell in my body inside out.
I was gonna go with Dad, but...
Oh, we're doing this. I knew it was gonna cut the commercial.
Well, go out, whatever you feel comfortable with, 4 or 5 o'clock, or even 6 o'clock. I mean, watch the weather. I don't know if we're going to get thunder showers this afternoon. But, but towards the weekend, we're probably going to be...
Okay.
Alright?
Alright. Oh. During that whole conversation, I was like, let me find something to sit on. Because right now my butt is on wood. And like, I didn't want to sit on my pillow because these are my work pants. Alright, that's better. That's good. That's great. That's wonderful. Ow, booty. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Nope. Yeah. I wonder how much it costs to do these things. Probably a lot. She has that whole team. Yep! Yeah? Okay. Rip. You savage. Oh. Oh, she is dead. Like deceased times many.
You okay? Not really. Let me explain.
Yeah? I hope there's not much left to this episode because I keep getting called out.
You're too young to understand.
Alright, I'll be out there in like 8 minutes anyway. I really like this episode a lot. This may be my favorite so far. I don't know yet. They're not gonna resolve it this quickly. I mean, because if they do, then what will be in the last 3 episodes? So something's about to go wrong. Probably.
We can really get used to this.
Wait, what? Hey, hold on. Excuse me, what?
Reincarnated. He doesn't even remember who he was.
Quit, Kendra.
If I kill Savage, his mind will be lost.
If you don't, I will lose my wife and son. Well, my love, what's it gonna be? Huh? Come on.
I don't know how to feel, because I mean, I could understand, but at the same time...
Rip, I can't.
Okay. Alright, Kendra, it's alright. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything.
We need to get them back to the ship. Both of them.
I knew, I suspected it wouldn't be resolved this episode,
From killing you where you
but
stand.
still,
an asset to the cause.
that's how
My father may be
it's not gonna be resolved.
but his forces are so strong. I know their tactics, their weaknesses.
Hopefully it'll get fixed. I don't know whose dog is yapping, but cut it out. Do something epic. Be epic. They done did the epic. It was nice to see a bit more about Rip as well. Very nice to see the interactions between Jax and his father, as well as Rory and his younger self. Very nice to see those things. I don't remember if I was this emotional when I watched the episode the first time, but that took me for a bit of a ride there. I liked the effects. I especially like that thing where Pilgrim had the whole team just unlock. Okay, so that was season 1, episode 13, called Leviathan. I really like that. As you could tell, I'm pretty sure I did say that this may have been my favorite episode so far. I don't know. I really liked it. And I thought a bit more, because I just used the restroom and came back. While I was using the restroom, I thought a bit more about my annoyance at Kendra. And then I decided to reconsider my annoyance, because that was just my initial reaction. My initial reaction was annoyed. But, you know, I thought about it a little bit. I was like, you know what? That was a very tough position for someone to be in. Maybe that's not the decision that I personally would have made. But, like, if I had the choice to kill Hitler or to save my soulmate, I don't know. I guess it's actually, when you're not, of course, this is fiction, obviously, but, like, it's easy for someone who's outside the situation, or, like, you know, someone who's speaking in hypotheticals, like, oh, yeah, if I were in that situation, I would do this. But unless you were actually in that situation, you do not know what you would do. So I'd like to say I'd kill Hitler, but I don't know. I'd like to say that, though. I'd like to say I would kill Hitler, as opposed to choosing my reincarnated lover of 4,000 years. Tough call. Not actually that tough. It's not actually that tough. It's like, kill Hitler. But, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not as annoyed. That was just my initial reaction. I was just like, God damn it, Kendra. And I mean, again, I feel like I wouldn't have had that reaction if it wasn't for the fact that literally her entire existence on this show seems to revolve either around Carter or Ray. Like, that's it. That's literally all it seems like her existence revolves around on this show. That's unfortunate. Or at least that's what I've picked up on. Like, not that she's a flat character or anything. Perhaps she is. I don't know. I'm not going to take the time to sit here and think about it this time. I'm going to just watch the show. But, I don't know. Interesting to see what her decision was. Awkward for Kendra and Ray. Aqua Taco. That's awkward. I didn't actually write anything down. I was just very wrapped up in watching what I was watching. The daughter, though. Savage's daughter. Are they setting that up? Are they setting her up with Snart? They wouldn't set her up with Snart. Ooh, what if she dies? That'd be a bummer. Oh, okay, well, I don't know what else to say. I think I'm gonna go eat dinner and then make my burp remix probably. Ugh. The reason that I can't really do what I want to do is because I have video files encoding, so I can't restart my computer. I need to restart my computer so that things get cleared up on there. It's a long story. Basically, so I'm just kind of at a standstill until I can restart my computer. So I may as well make the damn remix now, especially since I just started editing 106 today.
Later that same evening.
That corner's dangerous. Hi. Either way. And bye. Anyway, thank you for watching. Time to go. I want to say so. Bye.